This flow builds up to crow pose. And whether you've been doing crow for years or this is your first time attempting the pose, this class is for you. I hope you enjoy. Start out in child's pose. Keep your knees hip distance apart. Bring your hips down onto your heels, your belly to your thighs. Rest your arms alongside your legs, palms facing up, forehead on the mat. There's a lot of heaviness in the world lately, and it's natural that that heaviness begins to weigh us down as we go through our life. In this next little bit of time that we're together, let's try and focus solely on what's happening on the mat with our breath and in our bodies. Let's see if we can find a little bit of lightness and maybe even fly. Bring your hands out in front of you. Press down through the knuckles at the base of your fingers and bring yourself up to a cat pose. Round through your upper back. Press the ground away. And then sit back to child's pose. Once again, back up to cat. Push the ground away. Protract your shoulders. This shoulder protraction will be very important when we come to crow pose. And back to child's pose. Once more, come forward, cat, round through the upper back. And then push back to downward facing dog. Do whatever you need to in your first down dog. Maybe you want to lift and lower, alternating heels. Maybe you want to do some spinal rolls. Whatever your body needs to get yourself ready to flow. And then come to some stillness. Bring your heels straight back and down. Press down through your fingers and your knuckles. Find length through your torso. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Step, hop, or float to the front of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, hold on to opposite elbows, and find ragdoll. Just let yourself hang forward, belly resting against your thighs. And then let's turn this ragdoll into dynamic forward folds. Keep your belly pressing against your thighs. Bend your knees deeper until your torso is approximately parallel to your mat. Then straighten your legs, fold, keeping your belly against your thighs. Your legs don't need to get perfectly straight. Bend your knees. Straighten your legs and fold. Continue these at your own pace. At the end of this fold, release your elbows and slowly roll all the way up to standing. Head comes up last. You can roll your shoulders up, back, and down a few times if you'd like. And then bring your big toes to touch. Bend your knees, arms overhead, Utkatasana, chair pose. Weight back in your heels. Come up onto your left toes, cross your left leg over your right, and your right arm over your left. Hands can come to shoulders, backs of palms can touch, or inner palms can touch. Garudasana, eagle pose. Bring your elbows to your knees. Really contract. Squeeze your core, round your shoulders, sleeping eagle. Lift up slightly. Unravel your left leg. Extend it back behind you. Touch your left toes down. Turn and face the left side of your mat. Arms out wide. And forward fold, hands down. Prasarita Padottanasana A. Reach your head towards the mat. If it easily reaches, heel toe your feet a little closer together. If it seems really far away, heel toe your feet a little wider apart. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk your hands to the front of the mat. Step your right foot back and lower halfway or all the way to the mat. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Walk, step, or jump to the front of the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing. Exhale, return to chair pose. Come up onto your right toes. Cross your right leg over your left and your left arm over your right. Eagle. Engage your core. Draw your low belly in. Protract your shoulders, round forward, elbows to knees, sleeping eagle. Lift up slightly, unravel your right leg, extend it back behind you, touch your right toes down, turn to face the right side of the mat, arms out wide, and exhale, wide leg forward fold, hands on the mat. One more inhale, and exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk your hands to the front of the mat. Step your left foot back. Lower halfway or all the way to the mat. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Our flow today is a ladder flow, so we're going to add on a little bit every time. This should also allow you to just kind of start to move without too much thought as you become more and more comfortable with the flow. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, walk, step, or hop to the front of your mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing. Exhale, bend your knees, chair pose. Come up onto your left toes, left leg, and right arm on top. Eagle. Elbows towards knees, round through your upper back, sleeping eagle. Come up slightly, unravel your left leg, reach your left leg back, step your toes down, turn to face the left side of your mat, arms wide, then bring your hands to your waist. Nice big inhale and exhale, forward fold, B position. Try to reach your head towards the mat. It is more difficult when our hands are on our waist. Do your best. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk your hands forward. Lower your left knee. Shine your heart forward, low lunge. And exhale, walk your hands back, straighten your right leg as you fold over it, half split. Inhale, forward to low lunge. Plant your left hand under your left shoulder. Exhale, twist to your right. Reach up long with your right hand. Engage your left hamstring and pull your left heel towards your butt. Don't reach back and hold on to it. Use only muscular engagement to bring your foot in. Exhale, lower your left toes down. Press into your left hand and your left foot. Step your right foot back, either in front of your left foot or on top of your left foot for Vashisthasana, side plank. Take your right hand, find your left shoulder blade, draw it down your back and underneath you so it's nice and stable. Then bring your right hand back up. Nice big inhale. Exhale, reach your right hand underneath you like you're reaching for your shoulder blade, but you don't need to grab it. And then inhale, open back up, side plank. Exhale, reach underneath you. Inhale, arm up, side plank. Exhale, reach underneath you. Inhale, right arm up, side plank. Keep pushing through your left hand as you lower your right hand and come to plank. Exhale, halfway or all the way to the mat. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Walk, step, or hop to the front of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing. Exhale, bend your knees, chair pose. Come up onto your right toes. Right leg, left arm are on top. Garudasana. Engage your core, round through your back. Elbows to knees, sleeping eagle. Lift up just a little, unravel your right leg. Bring it back behind you, touch your right toes down, turn to the right, arms wide, and bring your hands to your waist. Nice big inhale. Exhale, fold forward, Prasarita Padottanasana B. One more inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk your hands to the front of the mat. Lower your right knee down. Inhale, shine your heart forward, low lunge. Exhale, walk your hands back, straighten your left leg as you fold over it, half split. Inhale forward, back to your low lunge. Plant your right hand under your right shoulder. And exhale, twist open to the left. Reach your left arm up. Engage your right hamstring. Draw your right heel up and in towards your butt. Exhale, bring your right toes down. Press into your right hand and your right foot. Step your left foot back, either in front of your right or on top of your right for Vashisthasana. Reach underneath, find your shoulder blade, draw it down and under you so you're nice and stable. Then bring your left hand back up. Exhale, reach back underneath you. And inhale, open back up. Exhale, reach underneath. Inhale, open. Last one. Exhale, reach underneath. And inhale, open. Keep pressing through your right hand as you lower your left and find plank. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way to the mat. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Walk, step, or hop to the front of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, bend your knees, chair. Come up onto your left toes, left leg, right arm on top. Engage your core, round, down, sleeping eagle. Lift up slightly, extend your left leg back behind you. Touch your left toes down, turn to the left side of your mat, arms wide, then interlace your fingers behind your back. Stretch your arms long, nice big inhale. Exhale, forward fold, C position. Again, see if you can reach your head towards the mat. And at the same time, don't let your arms just hang down, but lift through your shoulders. Final inhale. Exhale, release the interlace. Place your hands down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk your hands to the front of the mat. Lower your left knee. Inhale, shine your heart forward, low lunge. Exhale, walk your hands back, half split. Inhale, forward to low lunge. Left hand planted under left shoulder. Exhale, twist to the right. Reach your right arm up. Bring your left foot towards your butt. Engage your hamstring. Bring your left toes down. Press into your left hand and foot. And step back to side plank. Make sure that your shoulder blade is secure on your back, down and underneath you. Reach your right arm under. And inhale, reach it up. Exhale, reach under. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach under. And inhale, reach up. Keep pressing through that left hand as you bring your right hand down and find plank. Bring your right knee towards your right elbow and then swing it over to your left elbow. Back to the right and to the left. One more time to the right and to the left. And then come to seated. Extend your legs out long in front of you and lie down on your back. We're going to do some core work. Bring your legs straight up so that your feet are in line with your hips, soles of your feet pointing to the ceiling. If you'd like, you can bring your hands slightly under your hips. This will help protect your low back. Make sure that you continue to press your low back down into the mat and engage your lower abs, your transverse abdominis throughout this movement. Inhale, lower your legs as one leg, only as low as you can, while keeping your low back on the mat. Exhale, engage your lower abs, lift your legs. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Last one, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Bring your arms straight up, palms facing the ceiling. Bend your knees. Bring your knees in as close as you can to your armpits. Maybe it's your elbows, maybe it's your triceps, maybe you can get them all the way into your armpits. You'll feel your low back round. Draw your feet towards your butt, engage your core, and if you want, you can even lift your head and really round through your shoulders. Reclined crow. Exhale, release back down. Cross your ankles, hold on around your shins or the back of your thighs. Roll yourself up to seated. Plant your hands. Step or hop back through a vinyasa or just right to downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, walk, step or hop to the front of the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to standing. Exhale, bend your knees, Utkatasana chair pose. Come up onto your right toes, right leg, left arm on top for eagle. Engage your core, round through your back for sleeping eagle. Should feel actually a lot like the engagement we just had in reclined crow. Lift up slightly, unravel your right leg, reach it back behind you, touch your right toes down, turn and open to the right side, arms wide. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Inhale, straighten your arms. Exhale, fold. Prasarita Padottanasana C. Remember to lift up through your shoulders. Final inhale. Exhale, release the interlace, place your hands down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk your hands to the front of the mat, lower your right knee down. Inhale, shine your heart forward, low lunge. Exhale, walk your hands back, half split. Inhale forward to your lunge, plant your right hand under your right shoulder, and exhale, twist to the left, reach up with your left hand. Bring your right foot towards your butt and engage your hamstring. Bring your right toes down, press into your right hand and right foot, step your left foot back, and find your side plank. Make sure your shoulder is stable on your back. And exhale, reach your left hand underneath. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, reach underneath. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach underneath. Inhale, reach up. Continue pressing through your right hand as you lower your left and come to high plank. Bring your left knee to your left elbow and swing it over to the right. Back to the left and to the right. One more time, back to the left and to the right, and then come to seated. Bring your legs out in front of you and lie down onto your back. Revisiting our core work. This time, if you'd like, you can take your hands and just have them by your side instead of under your hips. Make sure, though, that you continue to press your low back into the mat and engage your lower abs. Inhale, lower your legs. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. And exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Last one, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Bring your arms straight up, palms face the ceiling. Reclined crow, knees in as close as you can. Feet draw towards your butt, round through your back. Lift your head off the mat, protract your shoulders, engage your core, and breathe. Maybe smile. And then exhale, release. Cross your ankles, rock yourself up to seated. Plant your hands. You can go right to down dog or flow through a vinyasa. Adding on for one last time. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Walk, step, or hop to the front of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, bend your knees, chair. Left leg, right arm are on top for your eagle. Elbows towards knees as you round through your back, sleeping eagle. Really feel the protraction of your shoulders. Lift up slightly, unravel your left leg, reach it back behind you, touch your left toes down, turn and face the left side of your mat, arms wide. Exhale, fold and hold on to your big toes. Draw your shoulders towards your hips, D position. Final inhale and exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk your hands to the front of the mat, lower your left knee down. Inhale, shine your heart forward, low lunge. Exhale, walk your hands back, half split. Inhale, forward to low lunge, left hand plants. Exhale, twist to the right. Draw your left foot towards your butt. Bring your left toes back down. Step your right foot to the left, side plank, shoulders stable. Exhale, reach your right hand underneath. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach underneath. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach underneath. Inhale, reach up. Keep pressing through that left hand. Bring your right hand down to plank. Right knee towards right elbow. Swing it over to the left. Back to the right and to the left. Once more to the right and to the left. And then come to seated. Bring your legs out in front of you and lie down on your back. One more option for your arms in your core work. You could hold on to opposite elbows above your head. Remember, low back in the mat, engage your lower abs. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Last time, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Arms up, knees in, reclined crow. Protract your shoulders, round through your back, engage your core. And again, try to smile. And exhale, release. Cross your ankles, roll up, but this time, instead of a vinyasa or down dog, find malasana, yogi squat. Feet are at the edges of your mat, toes out, heels in. Bring your hands to prayer at heart center. Use your elbows to help your knees stay nice and wide. Just take a couple of breaths in malasana before we play with crow. We'll be doing crow in stages, so you may want a block or a large book. Go ahead and place that basically between your feet. Reach your hands out in front of you, shoulder distance apart, and climb up onto your block, toes together. Bend your knees wide. You're going to have two options with your knees. One is to keep them outside of your triceps and squeeze your knees against the outside of your arms. The other is to place your knees on your triceps or, if possible, right into your armpits. So whichever you prefer, lift your hips high, bend your elbows straight back towards you, lean forward, use your fingers as brakes, press down firmly into your hands. Option 1, stay right here. Option 2, lift one leg. Option 3, you might need to lean a little farther forward and lift your other leg. Press down firmly through your fingers, the knuckles at the base of your fingers, round through your shoulders and your back, engage your core, draw your feet towards your butt, and then carefully bring your toes back onto the block. Step off of the block, set it off to the side for now. You can go right to down dog, or if you'd like, you can rinse it out with a vinyasa. Only one more side to go. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Walk, step, or hop to the front of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing. Exhale, bend your knees, chair pose. Right leg, left arm on top for your eagle. Engage your core, round through your back, sleeping eagle, elbows to knees. Lift up slightly, unravel your right leg, reach it long behind you. Touch your toes down, turn to face the right side of your mat, and exhale, fold, hold on to your big toes. Prasarita Padottanasana, D. Shoulder blades are reaching towards your hips, which in this case is up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk your hands to the front of the mat, lower your right knee. Inhale, shine your heart forward. Exhale, walk your hands back, fold over your left leg. Inhale forward to low lunge, right hand plants. Exhale, twist to the left, reach your left arm up, squeeze your right foot towards your butt. And then lower your right toes down. Press into your hand and your right foot. Bring your left foot back, either in front of or on top of your right foot for Vashisthasana. Shoulder blade is stable. Reach underneath with your left hand. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach under. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach under. Inhale, reach up. Keep pressing through your right hand as you lower your left. Come into plank. Bring your left knee to your left elbow. Move it over to the right. Back to the left and to the right. Back to the left and to the right, and then come to seated. Legs out in front of you. Lower yourself down. This is the last time we're doing core work, I promise. You can place your hands wherever you want. Inhale, lower your legs. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Last time, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Hands up, knees in, reclined crow. Draw your feet towards your butt. Round through your shoulders. Pretend you're pushing the ceiling away. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Cross your ankles, rock up, and find Malasana. Make sure your arches aren't collapsing in your Malasana. Keep your feet nice and engaged. Again, take a couple of deep breaths before we play with crow one more time. Go ahead, grab your block, place it between your feet. Place your hands down, step up onto your block, toes together, knees wide. Remember, you have 2 options of knee placement: outside of your arms, squeezing in, or right on top of, in your armpits, on top of your triceps. Lift your hips high, bend your elbows straight back towards you. Lean your weight forward into your hands slightly. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, lift one foot. Option 3, you may need to lean a little farther forward yet. Lift the other foot. Pull your feet towards your butt. Round, protract, all that protraction we've been doing of your shoulders. Push the ground away. Engage your core. Look straight down. Breathe, and if you can, smile. And then bring your toes back down onto the block. Step off the block. Set it off to the side. You can do one more vinyasa if you'd like, or just wait for us in downward facing dog. Well done. Excellent work. Take a couple of nice, deep breaths. Maybe you even want to come down onto your knees and do child's pose. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Step or hop to seated. Bring your legs forward and come to lie down, but don't worry, I promised before, it's not core work. Bring your heels towards your sit bones, hip distance apart. Press down through your heels and through your arms. Tuck your tailbone and lift your hips for bridge pose. You can stay here, or if you'd like, you can interlace your fingers and walk your shoulders closer together. Press firmly into your heels. Engage your glutes so that you can lengthen through your hip flexors and bring the extension through your back, not just in your low back, but also continue to draw your legs together as one leg, like we did in chair, like we did in our leg lifts. If you have the interlace, release it and slowly lower back down. We'll do one more round of bridge. You can do bridge again, or if you'd like, you can make it wheel pose. Press down into your heels. If you're doing wheel, hands come near the outside of your shoulders. Press into your hands. Lift your head off the mat. Press through your heels. Engage your glutes, but continue to squeeze your legs together as one leg. Maybe you want to walk your feet a little closer together, closer to your hands, Draw your chest through your arms. So press through your feet and straighten your arms. One more inhale and exhale. And then carefully come back down. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Maybe you want to rock from side to side a little bit. Maybe you want to turn that rocking into knee circles. Whatever you need, whatever feels good, whatever your body is telling you. If you're doing circles, reverse your circles. We'll do one more pose before Shavasana. I'm offering Happy Baby, but you feel free to do whatever is right for you in the moment. If you're doing Happy Baby, point the soles of your feet up to the sky, bend your knees, bring your knees down on the outside of your torso. Hold on around your shins, your ankles, your big toes, the outside of your feet. Draw your knees lower, but as you're doing that, also draw your sacrum down. So that's that triangular bone right above your tailbone. Unlike all the spinal flexion that we've been doing throughout the flow today, Happy Baby isn't a rounded pose. We want a nice neutral spine. Shoulders down and sacrum down. So we've got that S-curve happening in our back while we're bringing our knees as low as we can. Maybe your baby will be happier if you rock it from side to side. Whatever you're doing, do it for the next few breaths before Shavasana. And then release into your final relaxation. Legs long at the edge of your mat. Feet opening to the sides. Hands by your hips, palms facing up, and find a comfortable place for your shoulders. And then close your eyes. Sometimes the weight of the world, of everything happening around us, weighs us down. So taking a little bit of time to focus just on our own breath, on our own body, on what we're feeling, on the movements we need to do. can help to lighten our load a little bit and help us to fly. So if there's anything still weighing you down, take the next few breaths to try and fully release it and let it just float away. I invite you to stay here for as long as you'd like, for as long as you need. If you're ready to move on with me, begin to bring some life back into your fingers and your toes. Stretch your legs long, stretch your arms long overhead. Nice big inhale. Exhale, roll over onto one side. And carefully bring yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Feel your heart beat against your hands. Feel the rise and the fall of your breath. And when the weight of the world feels like it's bearing down on you, try and tune into those things, the beating of your heart, and the rise and the fall of your breath. Thank you for practicing with me.